Hey guys, so today I will be doing a follow-up video of the Eahora Azarias model that I did a quick review last time, and this time I'm going to be focusing on some of the essential modifications that I've done to this model. For me specifically, I'm 6 foot tall, 160 pounds, to make it ride better. Because by default there's a few quirks and cons. Don't get me wrong, overall the bike is very good for its value. Actually right now I believe they are on sale for $999, basically $1,000, and you can get this full suspension folding high capacity battery 18 amp hour 48 volt bike. So that's a mouthful there. But anyways, to start, I want to start with the first change I did, which is the basically more cushioned seat. The default seat was quite hard, and also was angled in a very weird way. So for me, the seat is flat here. You always want to make sure that your seat is kind of not tilted this way or not tilted that way, or you're going to fall off forward or backwards. You want to make sure it's kind of a little bit more flat, like what I have here. And then I also changed the shocks to air shocks compared to the default. I believe it was a spring shock, and it just rides so much better, has a much more travel, and also for me it makes the bike ride a little bit higher by changing the geometry of the bike a little bit. One of the key things that I also did was to change the gears to 11 teeth from 14 teeth at the highest gear, so that I don't need to be pedaling like a crazy chipmunk when I am on the flats, and then also utilize my leg power a little bit more. What else have I done? And the display, I do also have some quirks about this display because they've locked most of the advanced settings, and I'm unable to change the acceleration speed to a slower, like a lower current, so that it starts much more smoothly. Right now it starts with a big jolt, which is not that good when you want to have control. So they could have easily changed that, improved that by simply allowing us to change the advanced settings, but I've ordered a separate display with unlock settings so that I can play around with that a bit more. And I just added some extra little things like a alarm for the bike, and obviously a phone holder, and yeah, it's actually pretty good to have a pump, emergency pump for any flats, and just a bottle holder there, and of course a mirror for checking any cars. Also, I will be eventually extending I got this seat extender that makes the seat goes back a little bit more, because this rides a little bit too forward for me given my height. And one of the interesting things I think I might try is to switch out these tires, these 3.0 inch tires, to 4 inches 4.0 tires. And I did measure and try out, because I did have another 4.0 tire, fat tire bike. It does fit, so I'm going to try to maintain the same motor, maintain the same rim, and just simply switch out the tubes and tire, so that I can ride more capable on loose gravel terrain, on the mountains, and maybe even in soft sand and in winter. I do have to say though, I was very disappointed at the weight of this bike. When I first got it, they did list it officially as 56 pounds including the battery. I weighed it, I triple checked it, I quadruple checked it. I even reached out to them and say, hey, this is not 56 pounds, there's no way. It's actually 63 pounds including the batteries. That might not sound much, but it's almost 12 to 13% of the weight, and it does make a difference. And the sad part is they kind of blamed it on a confusion, which to me is a little bit, not so cool, but hey, what can you do? So hope that they improve their communication in the future. But it's too bad this bike isn't as advertised as 56 pounds. Again, it is 63 pounds including the battery. So yeah, this is my quick video on some of the changes that I've done to this bike. Thank you.